Welcome back, you guys. Today we're talking about a guy said he had a PPP loan, came back to bite him in the ass. The PPP loans, they not playing. They asking for their money back. Now, if you know you didn't have no business, you had no business signing up no PPP loan. Trying to live a high life, scamming the government. Y'all know what y'all did. I don't see how y'all play with that government money. Don't play. At the end of the day, this guy said he had a business and still got caught up. Let's get into it.
P-Loan came back to bite me in the ass, y'all. These folks want me to pay them so much money and to think that I thought I was actually doing something right. You know how you be out here and you be trying to figure out, what your next move gonna be and how you gonna make it happen. And then when something like that comes along, it kind of put you in a trance like, damn, this is actually something that I could actually get. Now keep in mind, I do have a business, and I guess the person who did my paperwork kind of screwed up.
The top of his above, y'all can't see it. Above it says, I might be going away for a while. That PPP loan came back to bite me in the ass. I want to tell you what the top said because y'all didn't get to see it. He thinks he's facing prison time about this. There's also a female that went to prison pregnant because of a PPP loan. Now, you can't be that crazy and desperate for money that you would play with the government. Like they not gonna come ask for their money back. Folks was out here, I had seen them buying cars, big flexing, buying cars. Yeah, I'm doing it big. You PPPing it.
And man, I'm put in a position where I either have to pay a lot of money or I could be going away for a while. And I never wanted that to be the case, Man, that PPP loan was something, man. It was like a breakthrough for you, when you were struggling and not knowing the outcome. So anybody who think that they got away with that shit, you didn't get away, man. We make terrible decisions, man, when the storm come. So when the sun come back out, we screwed, man. Y'all share this post. Follow me for updates.
Yes. But you gotta learn to make wise decisions. He's telling y'all don't make those bad decisions when the storms come. You gotta rely on God. You can't rely on the PPP man because ain't no way that it was just some free money line of credit to go to everybody and all these people assume they got a business. That money was to help the employees that were struggling and couldn't go to work because it was C-19 and people were struggling working before they got to really sign in to get their unemployment and all that stuff, whatever went down and however it went down. But it was not for folks to play with their money. They want their money. You can say you forgiven. Some people say, well, I got to forgive him. Mine say forgiven. When they dig your name for real and find out you do not own a business, you don't have a business, and you don't have employees, you lied. They want their money back. And they go get it through income taxes. They go get it through garnishments. Or they'll get it through jail time. 1, 2 of the 3. So if you ain't caught you yet, you better save up because they gonna get you eventually. You know what I mean?
Part 3, story time about how I went to prison pregnant for getting a PPP. Okay, y'all, so I got a lot of questions that I see you guys had asked me. One of the questions was how much I got, how much time did I do in prison, and all of that. So I want to get into that. So I was on pretrial a whole year before I was sentenced to go to federal prison. I got indicted March 15th, 2023. I was sentenced April 21st, 2024. In between that time, my lawyer was telling me that I was only facing 0 to 6 months because of my criminal history was low. And if you know the feds, they base your sentencing off of a sentencing guidelines chart. So I ended up getting my PSR. If you don't know what a PSR is, it's a pre-sentencing report. Remember when I told y'all that my lawyer told me that I was only facing 0 to 6 months? Okay, y'all. So we get the pre-sentencing report, and It has all these enhancements on there. Um, I was only supposed to pay back $40,000, which is what the prosecution asked for. And
Ooh, let me stop that video right there. And we have to stop these videos because you cannot just play a video all the way. Um, that's a disclaimer. Yeah, 40,000 damn dollars, girl. Whoa, she out of jail now. Hallelujah. Cause she got a baby. $40,000 for a damn PPP loan. Okay, let's go. Keep going.
these people had me having to pay back $100,000. So that boosted my amount up. So if you get more than $70,000, you will get an enhancement of 8 points. They didn't let me get my 3-point reduction. Let me break down the $100,000. Okay, I had to pay back my loan. I had to pay back the person loan who was indicted with me, and I had to pay back 3 other people loans who I referred as well, but they were not indicted on this case. They never went to court. They never did anything. The prosecution didn't even want me to pay back these loans. That's just how dirty the judge was, y'all. The judge made me pay back people loans all because I was texting these people and they just wanted me to go to prison, y'all. And the reason why I feel like they really wanted me to go to prison is because one day I was at home and my lawyer had gave me a call. He was like, I need to talk to you. So he was like that the prosecution wanted to talk to me. And I'm like, what do they want to talk to me about? Like, yeah, he was like telling me that they wanted to talk to me because they was listening to somebody phone calls and they heard them saying they was going to do this and that to me and was asking me did I want to get in witness protection. Mind you, I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about these people. I'm more worried about the feds than I'm worried about these motherfuckers on this case. I'm not worried about these people on this case. I'm worried about y'all because y'all got my life in y'all hands. I'm worried about going to prison. But at the same time, I don't want to talk to y'all either because y'all bullshit as fuck. Like, y'all in real life trying to get me on some shit that y'all know for a fact I did not do. Besides that, I never even got the money, or the dude never even got his money. Well, that's what he told me. He told me that he didn't get the PPP loan. So I'm thinking that he didn't even get the PPP loan. Come to find out, this motherfucker did get the PPP loan, y'all. He got the PPP loan, but told me that he didn't get it. So I'm getting in trouble for some shit that I didn't even gain any benefit off of. For real, like. A whole year later, I found out that I would be facing 24 to 30 months. Y'all, my lawyer was telling me for a whole year that I was only going to get probation, and I was asking him, like, what steps do I need to take? Like, what do I need to prepare myself for? He was like, well, it's fine. You don't have to really change anything. I'm going to make sure you get probation and all this. But they ended up giving me all these enhancements, saying that I was a leader, and I orchestrated all of this stuff, and they gave me enhancements, and I ended up being 25 points on the sentencing guidelines. So with 25 points, I was facing 24 to 30 months of federal time. I had so many letters. I had so much support from my community. Everybody was writing letters for me. People was really, really like there to support me through these. And that didn't matter when I went to court. The judge didn't even read any of my letters. So like probably 2 days before I went to court, I ended up taking a pregnancy test. And the pregnancy test results came back, you guys, I was pregnant. So I ended up going to court. I let her know that I was pregnant. She didn't care. She was like, why did you get pregnant? She asked me, why did I get married? She didn't really care. She kind of didn't have any sympathy for me because I was pregnant. So after that, she ended up sentencing me to 24 months in federal prison. I had to turn myself in 2 months after my sentencing date of April 21st. I ended up turning myself in July 21st of 2024. And I went to prison. I was almost 3 months pregnant when I went.
Ooh, you had to go to prison pregnant over a PPP loan. That's sad. And that's so hard because you're supposed to be living your pregnancy your best, not going into the system and then got a felony on your name. Mm, man. Ish. Yeah, these loans coming back to bite. Big bite. Big dog bite. Big gator bite. Big hippo bite. It coming back to bite. Oh Lord, I can play with their money. I ain't got time for it. Nope, not gonna do it. Nah. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments down here about these PPP loans. First, Buddy said he finna go to jail. He made that 6 days ago. He was like, man, I'm finna go to jail. I might be gone for a minute. They want me to pay back a lot of money. Second lady, man, I went to prison pregnant over PPP loan. Man, stop. Y'all, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out.